Keeve here, and welcome to the Cars and Keeve YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to what I think is the cheapest, best, easiest beginner car wash setup that you can possibly buy. Now, the main reason I'm doing this is because I bought this for 99 bucks on Amazon thinking it was going to be the best, cheapest, because it has a pretty quality spray gun, has a decent foam cannon, has a decent hose, but it was all up to this, and this did not make the performance. It just didn't work out very well. Now, another reason I want to do this is because I wanted to test this again, because there's been mixed reviews and people said there's inconsistent performance. I bought the last one, I think almost, it was at least a year ago, maybe almost 2 years ago that I bought it, and it tested really well, like 1.5 gallons per minute at 900-ish PSI, so really good numbers. So total cost breakdown, we're at right at $150, maybe like $150, $155. The Portland pressure washer I got for 70 bucks, $69.99 Black Friday. It's normally $89.99 all day long. It's still an awesome deal at $89.99. The Uberflex I did not get a deal on. It says 35 bucks for 35 feet. It's a great hose. You got the M22s. It's just really flexible, and the red hoses from Uberflex have about 600 PSI more max pressure that they can handle than the blue ones. The blue ones are the 50-foot hose. That's the most popular one out there. So the Super Spray Gun, really nice form factor, fits the hand really well. A little bit of tension in the trigger, but once it's pulled down, the handle and everything's pretty small enough. You didn't have a whole lot of wrist fatigue going on there. Big, large opening for really big hands, but also it allows you to kind of come in here like this, really comfortably, be able to grab that quick disconnect, this rubber piece right here, and be able to put your quarter-inch quick disconnect. And it spins really, really freely. And it's an M22 swivel, so we need no disconnects. 15 bucks on Black Friday. It's $20 regular. So for a swivel M22 gun with a rubber grip at the top for 20 bucks, that's pretty awesome. Now the Bear Force foam cannon, this is $26.90. It's never really changed price, 27 bucks. This is the brass unit. For $27, you cannot buy a foam cannon on earth that's better than this. Really awesome. It's got the really nice weighted ball straw, dual adjustability, just the quick disconnect at the back has the O-ring, just really awesome. I have a video on that, I'll link it below. So there you go, between 150 and 175 bucks depending on the sales. Now, Harbor Freight sales go on and off all year long, especially if you're a member or you use the coupons there. So now that we have this, what do we need this for? We don't need it. I'll probably give these away to friends. Now, the Portland comes with a whole bunch of stuff that I don't think you need. It comes with a big old handle. The handle goes in the front and kind of gets up high, but the problem is it's still not high enough to where you're not like leaning over to grab the handle to kind of pull it. It's a useless thing. The wheels on this, useless in my opinion. It has a spray gun that's just, it's atrocious. And it has a wand that has an adjustable end. It's horrible. But at the end of the day, you're still stuck with a hose that connects M22 to the unit, but it's the proprietary connection here, and it's this crappy hose that you don't need anymore. So now, before we get any further into the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, check out carsandkeeve.com, check out the links below for anything. Also, I forgot to mention it's $6 for this 40-degree 3.0 nozzle. I don't know if that's still going to be the one yet, but obviously that's just a small purchase there. So no need to waste, and a best way to compare the foaming ability of the Portland versus the other one is to use the exact same solution that we used in that video. If you didn't know, this is Incredible Suds from DIY Detail. Amazing soap. You only need 1 ounce and an entire foam cannon to be able to get just amazing foam. You use code CARSWithKeeve, save you 10% off their website. Just really good quality products for the DIY guy or gal. That's more than enough for this video. So we've got power. This comes with a really long, it's like about 30-foot long GFCI. So that way we can tell how much amperage there is. So we know if the 1.1 orifice or anything like that is, you know, causing any issues, too much over amperage. We got our Flexilla hose that we're gonna plug in the back here. I really love this hose. It's got the swivel in right here. I mean, it's a big lifesaver. Well, I totally forgot that you need a 15mm to 14mm adapter. So you're gonna need 6 components. This is gonna cost you about 10 bucks. We're gonna hook up our hose. Now that we got our 14mm conversion, I'm glad I thought about that. I'd have put that in there. That'd have been a good blooper. Before you hook up your spray gun, you're gonna want to straighten out your hose. It's the perfect length to me overall for when it comes to like value and length and all that. And when they first come out, they'll have a good bit of memory because they're coiled up pretty tight. Once you get it kind of straightened out, it's gonna want to lay more flat. And even if it does kink, it comes out of the kink so easy. Because there's no hose out there. I don't care what it is, Cobra Jet, I don't care. They will loop. There's nothing you do about it. It's how easily that loop is undone. So let's plug this up. And since we went M22, no tools required. Do that swivel. Swivels really well, so that's really going to help with the hose, keeping it from getting coiled up. So we plug that up. There we go. All right, full pressure water. We have no leaking, unlike the Tulsi one that leaked water all over the table and got it inside my drawers.
Billy peed his pants.
Everybody my age pees their pants. It's the coolest.
Full pressure spins, because a lot of people, they'll get quick disconnects and they think they spin. Well, they'll spin up until you pressurize the hose, and then they don't spin very well anymore. Let's turn it on. So we got a noise it makes. Oh! Okay, that sounds like a different pump and motor than before, so maybe people are right about it changing. Oh my gosh! It never used to make those noises before. Maybe it's something that you just gotta deal with because of the price. So if that noise bothers you, obviously you could go another $10. You could be at the $99 Greenworks level. Sometimes Ryobi gets down that low, but usually their cheapest is $140. At Home Depot, you have to have a sale to get it to $99. Greenworks, $1,700 all day long is $99 at Lowe's. 1.25 with our incredible suds. Full max. Beautiful, beautiful, thick, dimpled foam. Look at it. Look at it. Makes me happy because you could run this and you don't even have to change the orifice. That's a 1.25 orifice. I didn't even get what our amperage is. 12.5. PSI test, 3.0 nozzle. 975, 12.16 amps. Let's run a 2.5. 1200 PSI at 13.25 amps. Let's throw a 3.5 on there. 850. And I'm using this 3.0 instead of the white one for the bucket test because it's just easier and less splashing. Man, I'm telling you, the performance is working really well. I mean, as it was the last time I tested it, so nothing's changed other than that noise. So here's the previous video. Did you hear that difference? It didn't go. So definitely something component-wise different in there. All right, let's throw the 1.1 in here and see what amps it's running. That's what I love about these quick disconnects that have the O-ring. Literally, you can screw it in hand tight. This is gonna be some foam. Wow, that's some pretty good stuff. I'm impressed, but I don't think you need it. 13.38, that's not bad at all. That's not a whole lot of usage. The bucket test is basically just a way of understanding the flow. So you set a timer for 1 minute, you spray full blast for exactly 1 minute, and then we use the markers here to understand how many gallons are in the bucket, and that's your gallons per minute. The higher the gallons per minute, the better and easier it is to rinse off the car, and obviously the more foam you get with foam cannons. 2.5. Here we go. It's like 1.45 gallons per minute. Like we're almost at the 1.5 gallon per minute mark. Ooh, that's some good numbers. That overcomes that sound. That sound kind of sucks, but what you could do is if you were doing it in your driveway and you had a garage door open, put this in a garage, run the hose underneath the door, close the garage so you don't hear the noise. The fact that it foamed so well on a 1.25 on the Bear Force, that told me already that the performance numbers were there. 3-0. Here we go. So we're not quite dead between 1.5 and 1.75 gallons per minute, but we're definitely really close. I'm saying like 1.6 gallons per minute. That's pretty freaking good. Well, really, there wasn't much change there between the 3.0 and the 3.5. It's definitely a little bit more. We're above the halfway mark, but the difference between the 2.5 and the 3.0 was significantly different than the 3.0 to the 3.5. I say we're at 1.65, 1.68 gallons per minute. But because we didn't get a great increase between the two, the 3.0 is the way to go. We're going to be at 950-ish PSI, and that's at my level. Normally my PSI is less than some of the other reviewers for products like this. Well, there you go. I hope I gave you tons of information to make your own informed decision, but I do believe that this is the best overall package for the least amount of money to get you into car washing. You could do this with other ones as well if you don't like the sound. The sound is kind of annoying. Obviously, get Greenworks 1700 for $99.99 at Lowe's. The Uberflex hose. This spray gun is really good, especially for the money, and nothing beats the price and the value of the Bear Force foam cannon. Well, there you go. Don't forget to check out the links below for anything in the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And obviously, there's some bloopers coming. Hey there, Internet. Oh my God, dang it. And welcome to the cars. The best, cheapest car. The cheapest, best. Blah, blah, blah. You can grab this grip and be able to put your quickest. This. Shit. It's 15 millimeters. So I'm trying to purge air, and I'm getting nothing out of it. Turn the water off. You're an idiot. You had the water off. What a dum-dum. That's a calculator. Come on. The stopwatch. Keep pushing the calculator. Stop it. So if I push too much, the quick connect's gonna pop up and it's gonna fall inside. So here we go. Did anyway. I even stated